Michelle, welcome to the Credit Union Digest Company Forum. Can you take a few minutes to share what Bankers Lab is all about, how you came to be, and what exactly you can do and offer to credit unions?
Thanks for having me. At Bankers Lab, we're really a group of people who come from the financial sector, and we're just trying to solve our own problems. And the problem that we're trying to solve is that you go in the financial sector and it's difficult to find a lot of hands-on training. It's difficult to find something other than articles and books or presentations for learning. And just like, we always say, you wouldn't really want to get on an airplane if the pilot had learned how to drive it just learning in a book. It's kind of the same for portfolios, right? We need to go to experienced people to hear how they manage in different situations. And there's really no substitute for hands-on experience. So we built the simulation platform so that people can just get direct hands-on practice managing virtual portfolios and get those years of experience in days or hours. So we've scaled that out to different countries, different parts of the financial sector, and we've been able to apply that training concept from micro lending in emerging markets through to smaller lending institutions in the US to fintech lenders, you name it.
Gotcha. So that's the differentiator, right? What differentiates Bankers Lab from other methodology?
Obviously, having that just workhorse of the simulation platforms is a game changer, whether it's for underwriting or collections or any area, or for high-level learning, for leadership training. It's just a game changer to learn any concept with such a hands-on environment. So that's a given for us. But also when we approach training, we always look at it and say, there's not really a training problem in the industry. Like, no one wakes up in the morning thinking, we have a training problem. We only have business problems, right? And business challenges. So we don't necessarily come at it as a traditional training company. We come at it as former bank executives applying best practices, gamification, scaffolding, all these really the most effective learning techniques, but really to solve a business problem, whether it be you're trying to do crisis planning in your team with real-time scenarios in the simulation, or you're trying to increase your profitability and reduce attrition, right? We're trying to focus on those business problems so that the outcome of the workshop, yes, of course it's learning, but more importantly, we want to see a business impact on the organization and people be empowered to go back and do things differently immediately.
As we come to an end to 2020, which we all are seemingly very happy about, what do you see in 2021? What's going to be new for Bankers Lab in 2021?
Well, for us, what is new is really doubling down on the new formats, as indicated by COVID back in April 2020. At that time, we were a workshop training company at Bankers Lab, and we circulated our new travel policy that said, we don't travel, neither should you, the end. And for us, that meant an opening up of opportunities to bring in VIP guest speakers that we couldn't have flown in before. It's allowed us to really crisscross our resources. We have a global faculty of experts, many of whom are former bank executives and really experienced people. So we can really change things up by just bringing them in, even for an hour, somebody that, any of us would be really lucky to hear from. And so for us, the type of content continues to expand into, for example, crisis planning with real-time scenarios. In addition to the usual fintech stuff, a lot more hands-on. We have a machine learning and AI sandbox so people can play around with stuff. So just doubling down on all the latest hot topics that we need to know, but really continuing to just explore the possibilities of delivering through virtual formats live.
That's great. And how do credit union professionals learn more about Bankers Lab, and how do they make contact with you?
They can go to our website, www.bankerslab.com. They can also follow us on Twitter, which is Bankers Lab, or on LinkedIn or Facebook. We do try to post as many as possible kind of timely articles and commentary from what we're seeing out in the field in terms of challenges that people are facing. And they can always contact us through any of those channels. And, we always enjoy getting on the phone, doing a demo, or just talking through kind of like, how are you going to design your learning process next year, to help people figure that out. Be it, sometimes it's a combination of the stuff that we have, in addition to just, finding there's a lot of really inexpensive or free stuff out there that you can curate for your employees, right? So that, we feel like that's such a great supplement to something that we offer with the simulation.
Michelle, thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing your state-of-the-art simulation technologies, and we wish you the best at Bankers Lab and in the rest of 2020 and 2021. Thanks again.
Thank you. Stay safe, stay sane.
Thank you.